In this week's Speaker's Corner, if you came to this intersection behind me, would you notice stop? Probably not from this vantage point, but take a closer look. There's a stop sign there. City News found several signs like this covered by trees throughout this city. So who's responsible for clearing them? The city or the property owners? A rainy summer has led to a growing problem.
This year the foliage has just gone crazy.
So crazy, it's blocking important signs.
The way it's covered, you don't know.
Vanessa and Callan Tamari live on this Toronto street with a covered stop sign.
We know it's there, but I guess if you're new, you wouldn't know.
Or if you're new to the area, you
Yeah.
don't.
We found a ton of road signs covered throughout Toronto.
I would love to know who is ultimately responsible.
We take that question to the city.
If there is foliage that is growing in the public right-of-way, right beyond the property line, that's covering a traffic sign, the city has immediate responsibility for that.
If the tree or foliage is on private property,
If it's on the private property side of the property line, it would be at the expense of the property owner.
any block sign that's deemed an immediate danger, like a stop sign or traffic light, will be cleared by the city as soon as it's noticed.
We're going to try to work with that homeowner as much as we can to make sure that the obstruction is cleared as soon as possible.
Other covered signs that don't pose an immediate danger, like no parking, are also taken seriously. And if property owners don't act, they could face a fine.
A notice of violation will be issued and the property owner will have 48 hours to clear it. And if they fail to clear it, then they could be fined $240 and there could be a cost involved in terms of clearing the foliage.
While the city does patrol looking for block signs, they ask for the public's help too.
If somebody from the public sees an obstructed traffic sign, we encourage them to call 311.
Something Vanessa and Callan plan to do.
Maybe we'll do it and see what the response will be.
As for how many property owners have received violations, a city spokesperson tells me they do not keep track of those numbers, but to his recollection, none have been issued, at least over the past several years. If you have an issue, story, or question you'd like us to look into, we'd love to hear from you. Hit us up on the Speaker's Corner tab on the City News website. Pat Taney, City News.